Bro. Oh my gosh. I just recorded this entire video. I just recorded the entire video and didn't record. Let's start from the top, man. How we doing today, man? It was I already said all this stuff. I already said all this. It feels insane. My best ever week, man. Maybe not P&L-wise. Dude, I'm literally saying what I just said. Oh my gosh. It feels so weird. Unless you've done this before, it feels so weird. Because I normally do all my videos in one take. And it just feels weird having to repeat everything I just said, everything I just did. But this was probably our best week. Let me just get in the flow of things. Let's get in the flow. Let's lock in. This was probably my best week ever. Not dollar amount, but in terms of just rules followed, accounts we type of trade, right? Best of week on an XFA account, right? Really good, really strong week. Really strong week. We had a losing day here after 2 trades, stepped away for the day, didn't keep trading. Or, yeah, 2 trades. It says 3. I'm not sure why. 1 trade yesterday. Great trade. Great win. Done for the day. This day, we could have had a $200 day. For sure, we could have had a $200 day. But we ended up not getting it, right? Getting a little bit scared of closing the trade. But we had a loss on this account. We had a loss here. And we had a big win. So this was a fantastic day as well. Really, really love this, right? 185 on the week. That's fine, right? That's fine. That's great. And yeah, great week on the XFA. We didn't take a trade today, but we took probably one. I don't want to say my best trade, but one of my best ever trades on Alpha Futures. Use my code, right? We have now, shameless plug. I'm sorry. I'm going to do it though. Shameless plug. We have now gotten up to $136 on our code. I'm doing a giveaway. Right now, there's only one person that's qualified for it because even though 12 people have used my code, only one person sent me proof. So I'm going to give away an account eventually. But I'm giving it to someone that uses my code and shows me a screenshot. So if you've used my code, just send me a DM on Twitter, message me on Discord in the general chat. Tag me. If I don't see it, tag me again. Because I'm trying to give away an account, but right now it's going to Gibbo or G-O-B-B, whatever. I don't know how to read. But right now he's the only one that sent me proof. And if you have sent me proof, just get at me. It's not hard to get my attention. And I really do want to give it away, do like a giveaway, because I appreciate anyone that uses the code. Just wanted to say that because right now that's like my only source of income with YouTube. But it is what it is, right? Let's keep going with the video. Dude, I'm all over the place because I literally just spent 30 minutes. Not actually. I realized like 10 minutes in that I wasn't recording, and it's so hard to redo the video when you already said everything. It's hard to just talk for like 20 minutes, 30 minutes, anyways, and just to redo it all. So I'm scatterbrained. So I apologize. But here we go, man. We had one of our best ever trades. But let's talk about this week real quick. Right now we're cruising on this account. So stoked on this. Almost halfway past the account, we were doing better. We had our big hit the other day, $500 negative. But even though we had that day, we still positive $500 on the week. That is sick. If we didn't have this day, we would have had exactly 1K week on the combine. Would have been sick. We've been trading like an absolute menace on this account, just chilling, taking banger trades. Today we actually had a future. Dude, I literally forgot. We had like multiple trades today on this account. We had a loss, and then we had a win, and then we had one trade here, some partials. Really, really sick day. Really, really sick day. Let's get into it. Because we also learned a lot too. Shout out Prime Badger. He was in the Discord. I was live trading today. I live trade Mondays and Fridays in the free Discord. I was live trading today, and we did it all live, man. It was sick. Everybody can vouch for the trade I took, the explanation. But we came into the day. Let me just do the charting now on here, on Top Step, because I have all my new week gaps. Let's do it here. In Q, right? What were we doing looking at this week? Well, we were very bullish on the weekly profile, right? We had our low get put in on Wednesday, right? We came down, wicked down, and expanded, right? If we look at our weekly profile, this is just a recap for the week. We had Monday, right? Monday accumulated, Tuesday accumulated as well. Wednesday manipulates into a PD rate, a daily fair value gap. Very, very strong close. I don't know why we look like we have such a big gap higher, but like I don't remember us having this big gap here, but I guess we did. And then maybe we did have, like, I don't know. But then we displaced higher, and then yesterday, Thursday, we end up having a very solid day here as well, where we had a chop before NFP. NFP, we chop, we have a nice move higher and then lower, hold this gap here. So we're delivering from this hourly, and then we get displacement and we inverse this gap here. We get a nice confirmation that we're gonna keep going long by inversing that gap, and then we have a 1 hour again that we hold. News pumps us here. Boom, 8 o'clock pumps us. We get a change in state delivery here. We don't quite get back down to it. I wonder if we did on ES, right? Let's see if we got back down to the change in state delivery on ES. Oh, we do. We had to change state a lot earlier too. Ooh, that's interesting. But we have the change in state delivery. We have the order block here that we do get down to. So we had a lot more confluence on ES in terms of pulling back down to these gaps. And this is why I was bullish coming to the day, right? I wanted to see what happened in news. What happened in news? We had this. We put in the news candle right here. This is what I learned today from Prime Badger and why I shouted him out. He was telling me that this wasn't a proper data wick, and I was taking shorts towards it earlier, and that's why I took my first losses. Is I was considering this a data low, and I saw, okay, cool, this was my first trade here that took on live. I saw this sweep. I saw the data low, which I thought was a data low. And then we saw this beautiful inversion, right? I still this looks great, but knowing that I shouldn't have been targeting this low is very important, right? Right here, boom, I got in here. Let's just pull up the video of that trade. Let's just pull up the video here. Okay, we're actually recording this time. Let's go. We took our trade. We took the trade. Right, let's just kind of speed it along. So we got in the trade, and it just didn't work, right? I don't really know why I don't need us. I mean, I could have just told you this, and we know it didn't work, but it's sometimes nice to just watch. Okay, cool. We get stopped out on this trade, and we get stopped out. It's a trade I would take again. Then what do? We wait. We have just move up, and then I see this inversion. And at this point, I'm not even worried about the data low. I'm just wanting to see us rebalance to at least this low, and then go lower. I wanted to see. My mindset then became, I want to see a sweep this low or put in an SMT with the low here and then take a move higher. I started to already anticipate that we wouldn't see the data low, and the reason for that is because the reason why this isn't a valid data low, which I learned a lot today from this, is that we didn't put in a big and obvious wick, and we didn't put an obvious wick, and we didn't put in a swing low. So this would be an obvious data wick to target if we got a closure like this, if we got a wick that closed more like this, right? If we would have gotten a wick that closed like this, right, where we had this would be now a data low that I could validly target because we have a data low that's relative equal lows, and, right, it's an obvious swing low. So the reason why I should have been able to spot that this wasn't a great data low is because we didn't make an obvious swing low. We expanded away and we continued higher. So I ended up taking this trade, and I'll show you guys what we did here. I closed it right when market opened. But I took this on the combine as well, and we took this trade, and we got in, and we were just chilling. Oh wait, we didn't take it on this one. My bad. We end up chilling on this trade right here, and we get in and we're holding, and it's just slowly grinding down lower because this is pre-market. We get lower, and then cool, we hit our break-even point, but then 9 a.m. opens like right here, and you guys see, I'll turn this on and then put up my volume here so you guys can hear.
I always just put it at break-even right before market open.
True. Yeah, there's no real need to lose.
But I'm not saying, if it's part of your plan, then do it. But
yeah, I'll just leave. I mean, it's a combine. If it was my XP, I'd be a little bit more concerned. But it's just like, or do I just close the trade here and just be down a little bit? Ooh, come on, market open. Come on, market open, gamble. I don't know if I cursed, dude. Yeah, so I close it right there. I low-key, I need to not curse in my live stream so that I can make sure I can show the audio. But yeah, so we close it there, right? So we close the trade. We're even on the day now. Cool. I'm more than happy with closing the trade there. It would result in the same thing because I would have had to take profit here and we would have been even on the day, and then it would have stopped us out at break even anyways. So we kind of had a net negative there. Nothing really happened. And at this point now, Again, I wanted to see us sweep this low or put an SMT. We never did get that. If we look at ES here, we never did get this sweep, right? We never got down here. We never made the SMT, which was, you know, something I wanted to see. But I started to notice a lot of low resistance liquidity. Low resistance liquidity getting built and built and built. And I really wanted to see this get ran. So what happens? We resweep this low. We get a very, very bullish reaction off this low. What else do we have here? We're holding this 5-minute order block right here. And we're having just a nice displacement move back up. We get the change in state delivery right here. We have the low resistance liquidity. We have this as our target. And this is one of my best trades just because of how I held it. And yeah, we were looking at this as low resistance liquidity. I wanted to see us really run all of this. I hate the magnet sometimes. I wanted to see us run all of this liquidity. I don't know why I have to be so perfect. But here we go. I wanted to see that be low resistance liquidity. And then we got it, right? And why did I like this? We had an inversion here. I was saying live time that could be a decent entry. But then I wanted to see this get inverted as well because this gap was holding. We get an inversion. We get a change of state delivery. I could have gotten a better fill by entering right here, by waiting for the pullback and getting an entry there, but I didn't. I got entered right on the close of this candle. I had my stop at this low. Took my first partial here, was holding for this daily gap that we were slowly but surely getting to, right? Why was I targeting this? We have this blue line, which is the daily fair value gap. I think that's where the market will wick into here and close a little bit inside the range. So then, yeah, that was the main target. We held, the reason I didn't take it on the XFA is because 10 o'clock was opening, so we would have opened. I still wanted to see for my XFA trade, I wanted to see an SMT with this low or a sweep of this low, or 10 a.m. to open and get into the 1 hour fair value gap. So that was the reason I didn't take it on the XFA and took it on the Combine, but I'm still fine with that. This was a really good hold. I want to play the part, but I hope I don't curse in this. But this trade here is fantastic. This is fantastic, and I really like the fact that that I held the trade, and then I also hold through the edge of the stop loss, and I definitely was cursing there. So let me see. So maybe I just don't play the audio. I don't want to get demonetized. I need to make money from YouTube. You know what I mean? It is what it is, but because I know for a fact I was cursing. But there's just one spot in the trade that I'll take the risk. I'll take the risk right here, and we'll play the audio because this is an important part. Let's see. So I'll just hold it. But then it's just like a dilemma. Then I'll just feel like I just sold. Dude, I'm low-key just, I don't want to, because like I just don't want to say anything bad for the sake of this video. Like I don't care like on obviously the live stream, but like I don't want to get like demonetized, bro. If we just go straight up. Okay, so basically there I was saying I want to close because I felt like we were generating more liquidity here and that we were going to re-sweep this low. But then I was saying I would feel so dumb. So I'm not going to play the audio just in case, man. You got to forgive me. I'll just make sure they're not cursed next time. But I was saying I really like this, but I kind of want to just close it for $80 loss, get a re-entry. But then I was like, okay, logically, why would I do that though? Because this trade still looks good. This could go all the way up. I'm like, if this trade goes without me, if it goes down here and I stop out and I hit and I would have got stopped out and then we get a re-entry, then yes, closing the trade right here would have saved me money or made me money. But then it's like if it doesn't do that and I don't get a re-entry, I would be down and then I wouldn't have an entry. So I was like, okay, I can't do that. I just held, and then we got this beautiful move, right? This beautiful move. Let's just let it play out. Sit back and relax, man. Beautiful move. This is a unbelievably sexy trade, bro. I'm so happy with this week, with this trading. It was just a combine, but I'm so stoked on this. I'm so happy with this trade because it's just like, it makes you think trading is possible. These are the types of days that's like, wow, this is possible. This is possible. That's what it feels like. It's like, yeah, trading is going to happen for me. Because it makes you feel like trading these are the days, these are the models when trades work well, they work well, and it's like, man, this is how you become profitable. This is how you be consistent. This is how you do this, right? This is how you make this your job. And I got break even there. Was it a tad early? I don't think so, especially not with that move. I love this break even now. And wow, I get put through the ringer here. Obviously, you guys probably watched this, but I was panicking whenever you see what happens next. What happens next is this. Ooh, we skipped too far. We skipped too far. Look at this candle start coming down. We have no wick here. Look at this candle. We got so close to TP. I was emotional. So close to TP, and we start running down. I'm like, we're done. We're done. I thought for sure. We tagged this fair value gap, immediately bounce. That was like the last hope. That was the last hope. And that's the difference of a $185 day and a $0 day, is it coming down and tagging me out. So could I have maybe not been break even, left my stop down here? Yes, but I don't mind being break even at this point. We end up using this fair value gap. We get close again. I thought for sure it was going to happen, and it didn't happen. And we start stalling, and then we stall again, and I couldn't handle this. I was stressing out. I didn't do anything dumb, and we end up holding to that high, but you know what I mean, man? Like, this is the hard part with trading, is it's like, how do you learn how to handle this? And it's just by showing up. This is where you can't backtest this. You can't backtest this. You can't backtest this feeling of this. Because guess what? When you're backtesting, you just go like this, skipping through the candles. Oh, we hit TP, good trade, journal it. But you can't journal this feeling. You can't journal this feeling at all. You just can't. You can't journal this feeling. You can't journal this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 nasty wicks, inches from your take profit. You can't journal that experience. That's the hard part. And look, it goes and goes and goes, and it's about to get us. And it's like, oh, and then does that. You cannot journal this. That's where live markets, that's the only way you will succeed as a trader. Live markets. I was crashing out. Look at this, look at this, look at this. Right here, I start crashing out a little bit. I was talking about the same thing, that you'd be spamming through the replay. I was literally saying the same thing. Look at this, look at this. When it goes up, I'm like talking the whole time. Yeah, I definitely can't have this unmuted, because I was definitely saying some choice words. I couldn't believe it though. And this is why trading's hard, is because you can't journal this emotion. You can only live through it. You can only experience it. And I'm really happy with this hold. I'm happy with suffering the drawdown. I'm happy with this. I'm happy with not just cutting this trade. I could have just grabbed my take profit and ripped it lower and secured a little bit. But this was it. And then look at that. Look at that. I'm like, oh my gosh. I can't believe it. Like, it was all fun and games, but it's like, you know, deep down, I'm like, what is this, bro? And let's see if it hits, bro. Come on. I mean, I know it does, but it's like, you're just sitting there like, what the heck is this, bro? And then it gets you and you just feel amazing. Like, it does. Like, look at that smile, bro. Man, I hate shampooing my hair because it just makes my hair look terrible. But great trade. And then how do we hold the position? We just hold it. We trail our stop. And then I say, you know what? I'm not going to trail my stop. And then I let it come back down. And then I say, now this is where I'll trail my stop. When we get these big inversions out, start trailing my stop. I trail my stop to $93. I wish I took it off here. Would have made an extra $60. But we don't. And it ends up stopping us out here. Right here. Ends up stopping us out, right, to make the $100. So great day there. This trade is phenomenal. And wow, we still haven't got, dude, I'm losing my mind if I'm still in a runner. I'm losing my mind. Even if it's one micro, it's just the principle, dude. It's just the principle that this is happening. It's the principle of, why don't we just run it? And we're going to do it right now. I'm convinced. We're going to watch this happen. But again, this is why trading's hard. It's like, how do you deal with these emotions? How do you deal with this emotion of this, boom, 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 right? How do you deal with this? Here, oh, you know, we're what? 4 points away from take profit, but I'm going to hold, or I'm going to hold my trade. And then you see this, bang, 63 points in your face. Scythe, no TP for you. Right? And then we just sweep this high. Like, this is where I need to become a pro. This is where I need to become a pro. Let's see if we get it, man. And even this would be like, how do you, and at this point now you're expecting it to, but if you see another 60 points in your face, right? If you see another 60 points in your face, you're like, how is this possible? Like, how do you do this? This is where I need to get better. This is the moral from today is holding trades better. How do I become someone that can do this? Because if I would have held my stop at break even on this last trade, we'd still be in this, and we'd have a 200. We'd make an extra $120 on the day. But it's like, is the extra $120 worth another hour and 18 minutes of just torture and seeing us get 4 points away and then seeing us dump 60 points and then seeing us rip back up? Dude, only people that trade understand. And obviously you're watching this video so you trade. This is crazy. I want to see this happen now, but it's like, what is this, dude? It's just crazy, bro. It's just crazy. But yeah, man, I really was happy with this trade today. I'm really happy with this trade. Let me go like this so we get a better thumbnail. But yeah, man, I'm really happy with this trade just because it was great, right? This is a great model. This is what you should study. This is what repeats. We didn't have an SMT there, so I'll get rid of that. But this is it. This is trading. This is what makes me realize I can do this. I can do this consistently. Is right here. Is this model, right? This model will retire me eventually. And yeah, man, that was the week. The week was great. TikTok. What have we been doing on TikTok? We have now getting some motion. We've getting some motion on there. Let me log in. We have another 19 more likes. Cool. We have 122 followers, and we had two videos yesterday get 1,800 views. One of them has 154 likes. Whoa. Wow. And 115 on the other ones. And then I got a video with 500 views and 479 views just because I took action. I started posting every single day. It's nothing yet, but it's a start, right? It's a start. And my Twitter's been doing well too. So, shameless plug. Go follow me on Twitter. Don't go follow me on, you can follow me on TikTok, but I'm trying to grow organically there. Twitter is kind of easier to grow organically. But yeah. Dude, okay, cool. Even on Twitter, I did a long rant. Yesterday, and I just zoned out for this. Like, yesterday, I did a live call. I do Monday and Friday in the Discord. I do live trading. Wednesday nights, I'm going to do charting sessions. Yes, I did it yesterday because I missed Wednesday. Sunday, I'm going to do a psychology and kind of like a hype talk for the week. So 4 live events in the Discord, right? Yesterday, we started talking in that chat. And I was fired up. I was fired up about taking action. I was absolutely fired up about it because I had a $500 month on social media last month. $500. Because I took action. I started posting. I started doing things. And it started working. That's the secret. That's the secret. Just keep doing, right? And I'm not going to do the whole rant here. I'm tired. I'm hungry. I'm ready to be done for the weekend, right? But take action, please. Whatever it is, trading, use social media, anything, dude. Start taking action. Your health, your diet, and you're gonna start stacking small wins, and it's gonna feel amazing. You're gonna feel like you're making all this progress because you are. And then eventually, the small wins are gonna become massive wins. Like this $500 month is massive to me, but it's gonna be like it's gonna go from a $500 month to $5,000 month to $50,000 month to $100,000, and it's like every step's just as important. This $500 month is just as important as the $50,000 month will be, and that's just what I wanted to kind of say real quick here at the end. Last thing, does anybody have any recommendations for a PC? I'm in the market. I don't know anything about them. My price range is $400 to $750, but let's try and stay under $600, right? So like anywhere from like $400. Like if I can get one that's good for like $400, $500, $600, that's kind of like that's price range. Let me know. I know nothing about PCs, but my laptop is just it can't handle all the stuff I'm doing, dude. It's like on fire right now. But yeah, man, let me know. I appreciate all you guys. Please use my code. Please use my code. and screenshot me, man, and tag me, or not tag me, but like just let me know that you use my code. And if you have a screenshot of it, there's only one person right now. And again, he's probably hating the fact that I keep saying this because he's gonna win the count once we hit our goal, which is $500. I'm just gonna be completely honest. If I hit $500, because I get a 10% commission, I'm willing to give it away 10% of what I made. So I'll give away a funded account, right? Once we reach $500, so we're about $400 away, or like $360 away. But right now, only one person sent me proof, so you have a very high chance of winning a free account if you just buy one and send me it. But again, if everybody sends me one, the odds go down. But use my code, man. Right? I'm trying to leverage social media. I'm trying to leverage this stuff to help me out, help my pockets out, and I'll give back when I can. Right? Because that's the goal, man. I wouldn't be here without you guys. I wouldn't make a single dollar. I made $500 because of you guys. Because you guys watch the videos. Because you guys have used my code. I can't even say enough thanks for that, because that's that's $500 from you guys, right? That's not from me. That's from you guys. So I'm trying to give back. But I looked at my bank account, and that $500 I made this month is literally like more than half of what I have left. So I'm trying. I want to give back, but trust me, I'll be giving back infinitely more when I can in the future. Just be on the way for that. But use my code. Again, at the end of the videos, I always shamelessly plug. Use my code, right? It's a link in the description. Alpha Futures. It's a great company. It's just like TopStep with better rules. It really is. Subscribe to the channel, right? Subscribe, like the video, comment. Let me know how you guys did this week. How did you guys do this week? How did you guys do in April? How was April for you guys? Are you excited for May? I'm excited for May. Are you guys, you know what I mean? And then go follow me on Twitter if you want, right? I post on there. So I love and appreciate all you guys. I wouldn't be here. I'm so grateful. I'm so grateful. I've been feeling an overwhelming sense of gratitude recently, because things are just looking up for me, man. And I appreciate that. I'm glad you guys are getting to witness this. So I'll see you guys in the next one, man. See you guys next week. Peace.